Welcome back to Oldmanblurts YouTube. Hope y'all are doing well. Today I'm going to just talk a little bit about, I was thinking the other day about love. And, what love means to me over Easter and things like that. And, started thinking about family and, my daughter, and, she's a teenager. She lives with me, and I'm a single parent. And and I'll get into it a little bit more, but I think that's one of the strongest loves there is. A friend of mine posted something on Facebook, and I was already thinking about love, and I thought she had some good questions on here. She says, "I wonder what everyone thinks of when they think of love. When you think of love, does your world get deep? Do you think about friends and the depth of your relationships? Do you think of your parents who've taught you their knowledge of the world? Do you think of your children, the light of your life? Do you think of your lover who sparks your passion? Do you even think about people when you think about love?" And I think those are some valid questions. I think about all those things. All those things bring images of love. We can go, and I think, love is so, what is love? From the dawn of time, probably they've been trying to figure out and define love. I mean, the thing with love is, it's everywhere. I mean, everything we do, everything, it's in music, it's in poetry, it's in quotes, plays, movies, TV shows, everything, and it's throughout our lives, what is love and how we define love. And this song here, very meaningful to me, and, this poem over here describes how I feel about love, or, about God and love with God. It's, God, in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, 4 through 7, he defined love as love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. That's a very good, definition of love. I think, when I think of, love for another person, as far as, I think there's no stronger love than the love a parent has for a child, and the unconditional love a child has for that parent. I think there, like, she was talking about, your special bond with that one special someone, that's it, it's love, but it's a different kind of love. I think, you talk about the love that God has for us, or the love that, we have for Him. I mean, I'm just, it's hard, especially, around Easter and Good Friday, for me to not feel deeply about the love, to imagine a father giving up his son, and that son, hanging on a cross, being beaten, and having to carry that heavy cross through the town on a gravel road barefoot, after being flogged with, cat's tails. I mean, then a crown of thorns being stuck into. I mean, think about those thorns. Those thorns of the bushes that they had around that thing. We're talking about thorns that big. I mean, that's a lot. That's suffering, and all for me. It overwhelms me, that kind of love. So, there's just what is love? I think we know it when we see it. I you know, remember those little figurines and those little cartoons that they had. I don't know, years ago, people used to collect them. Myself, I know, the ones that said like, "Love is a happy childhood." It had the little boy and the little girl. I'm sure you're seeing the little pictures of some right now. Love is pulling her hair away from her eyes. Love is letting him put onion on his sandwich. Love is engraving your initials on a tree. Love is happiness for two. Love is crying on your best friend's shoulder. Love is so many things to so many different people. It has all dimensions. I mean, you look and at. I think love is in everything. I mean, it's that good versus evil. It's the yin and the yang. You can't have love without hate. That's why love and hate are so further apart. Is it possible to hate someone? I mean, truly possible to hate someone without having the passion of loving that person in the first place? I think that's why some of the worst violence is domestic violence. It's because it's so passionate. It's the passion of Christ dying on the cross. There's just no greater love than that. So, when I think of love, I think about lots of things. I think about my friends. I think about my family. I think about my parents, my grandmother. She's in heaven now. I think about lots of things. So, what do you think about? One thing that love. I find love in nature. I guess I've rambled on long enough. Leave me in your comments. What you think and what you think. Answer those questions are. Thanks for watching Oldmanblurts YouTube, and y'all have a wonderful day.